Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at basically we're going to be taking a look at which super attacks you can farm in DBZ Dokkan Battle right now. So which units can you farm super attacks for? Please be advised I don't cover like super strikes or Ginyu Force events or permanent events like DB Story. Those are up all the time. You can figure those out. And if you need more information on how to use other units to raise super attack levels, then you are welcome to watch my video. I'll leave in the link in the top right hand corner. We'll start with Great Saiyaman. You can get Great Saiyaman from the April Fool's event Parade of the Dead. And there's one summonable Great Saiyaman that does benefit from this, which you would have seen there. Now, beyond that, the April Fool's brings quite a few interesting little units, which I think is really good. We have Bulma Youth, obviously most notably being for the Strength Bulma, so the Strength LR Bulma Youth. Really solid unit there, which I think is really good. I think is a great unit to farm super attacks for. There's also the physical one, but it's mainly the Strength LR that I would probably say you want to farm the super attacks of. So yeah. Then on top of that, obviously we have some more interesting options. Your Yamcha, there's two units here, Yamcha and Puar in their lower state, and then you also have the Int Yamcha, and you also have the Tech Yamcha, actually, weirdly enough. So you do have some pretty interesting options here, which I think is pretty good overall. On top of that, basically we then get into some more April Fools, all the April Fools events, but also some Android Cell Saga events. So we have two events that kind of go back to back. So we have one event that gives us a baseline Goku. We have another event that gives us a baseline Vegeta. Now you can get a baseline Goku permanently, but I will just recap which units you can cover with a baseline Goku. You also get Vegeta from the other event, which is obviously great. Now, both of these units are always super useful. There's tons of Gokus, tons of Vegetas in the game. Shouldn't really surprise anyone that these are very useful units. So Goku, useful for any baseline Goku. The LR Int Goku, probably the most notable of these, with being from the Turles movie and everything. You then also obviously have the like God Gokus, the SS3 Gokus that will start as a baseline Goku who you can use. So that kind of helps as well, a lot. Then you also have Vegeta. So you can't use them for units like Vegeta Angel, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame. But you can use them for example, transforming Vegeta. You can use them for Super Saiyan Vegeta, the Tech one. You can use them for Scouter Vegetas. Even Giant Ape Vegeta, his first 10 super attack levels, you can use a standard Vegeta for. So there's definitely a very big call for both Gokus and Vegetas, which I think is always something that's really good. Then, on top of that, so Goku, Vegeta, always super useful. We go down to having a Trunks. What's very interesting about this Trunks is before being Dokkan Awakened, he's just Trunks Teen as an SSR, and then after being awakened, he's actually Trunks Teen Future, which is weird, but also kind of helps you a lot, because his before awakening SSR can be used for any Trunks Teen unit. So that's units like the physical movie Trunks Teen. That's units like the Trunks Teen Future after awakening, like the Tech one. So there's actually some really good units and a good diversity that he can do because of how he can cover multiple different styles of units, which I think is really good. So it's nice that he changed his name before and after awakening. It is useful. It does help a lot. So yeah, obviously, overall, I think for me, the last three events probably features the most important unit. I think one that everyone's always super excited about. So you have the last three April Fool's events. Hercule, there's nothing to farm. So there's no Hercule or anything, which is fine. Hercule doesn't have a lot of units. It's this brief breather event that has a huge capacity. So this Super Saiyan Goku is amazing. You can use him to farm the super attacks of every single Super Saiyan Goku, and there's tons. I mean, you can't even imagine how many Super Saiyan Gokus there are in this game. Like, I'm sure you probably think you know it, you don't know. There are a ridiculous number of Super Saiyan Gokus. From Strength, Goku Gohan Exchange, to Int LR Super Saiyan Goku. You have the Strength Super Saiyan Namek Gokus. You have, there's so many Super Saiyan Gokus. Unfortunately, from a Kai's perspective, there's not a lot of ways to actually get Elder Kais right now. So Elder Kais are only really available right now from a quest mode update that we had. So quest mode update is, obviously we just got one a couple weeks back, I think a week or two ago now. And that brings with it some new Kais that you can get from the gem store. But that's about it. There's no events that drop currencies or anything that we can do. So yeah, other than that, that is basically it. So let me know if you need any more help. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. So until then, as always, take care, stay safe, and bye.